like from the very beginning. One second. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start from the beginning and we'll revise everything that we've done till now. So हम लोग पहले हस्तक से शुरू करते हैं. So we saw that hastak is basically like a hand exercise, and it is like the introduction and like the warm up, right? So there are 3 different types of hastaks. There is Urdhva Hasta Chakra, Madhya Hasta Chakra, and Tala Hasta Chakra. So we've done this like a lot of times before as well. पर अगर आपको याद नहीं है तो हम लोग ये 2 बार करते हैं. पहली बार मैं आपको सिर्फ दिखाती हूँ और फिर यू कैन लाइक यू नो रिफ्रेश मेमोरी और फिर आप मेरे साथ वापस कर सकते हैं. तो हम पहले हाथ हमेशा उत्पत्ति में रखेंगे. सो उत्पत्ति इज द मोस्ट बेसिक पोस्चर इन विच वी कीप आवर हैंड्स इन कथक. जब भी हम किसी से भी शुरू करते हैं, सो कीप योर palms like facing outside to form the utpatti. You need to फिर bend your index finger like with your along your thumb like this, and then you keep it at your chest level, right? So then you can have some space or some gap between your 2 hands, and also relax your elbows. It doesn't need to be up, it can be like relaxed, okay? So like जो भी आपके लिए more comfortable है. So अब हम ऊर्ध्व हस्त चक्र से शुरू करते हैं. So ऊर्ध्व हस्त चक्र means ऊपर, right? तो हम हमारे दोनों हाथ ऊपर ले जाएंगे. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So we basically we lift our hand like one straight line, we turn our wrist, we bring it back down, and वापस फिर उत्पत्ति में. So this and we do the same thing with the left hand, and this is called ऊर्ध्व हस्त चक्र. So एक और बार करते हैं. So it becomes 1 2 3 and 4. Then 1 2 3 and 4. एक और बार 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So this is Urdhva Hasta Chakra. Now we'll do Madhya Hasta Chakra. So Madhya, like from the name only you can info that it's like middle, so like medium level. So like we keep our hands at our shoulder level itself. Okay. So this is also another hand exercise, second part. So हम लोग अभी हाथ पहले right hand आगे turn and then you bring it back. And the same thing with the left hand as well. So first ahead, you turn and then you bring it back. So this is called Madhya Hasta Chakra. So let's do this once more. So 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 and 4. This was Madhya Hasta Chakra, and now we go to the third and last one, that is Tala Hasta Chakra. So Tala means like a lower level. So we'll take our hands down. So we basically हाथ नीचे, then we make a turn like a circle with our hand, and we bring it back to Utpatti, and with the left hand as well. So bring it down, turn, and then bring it back to Utpatti. So this is called Tala Hasta Chakra. So let's do it once more. 1 2 3 4, and then 1 2 3 4. Let's do it one more time. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this was the Tala Hasta Chakra. So now we finished the Madhya Chakra Hasta Chakra, the Urdhva Hasta Chakra, and the Tala Hasta Chakra. So now the second exercise that we done was another hand exercise. It was branches. Okay, so hi everyone to all of you who joined like late. So हम लोग पहले सबका revision कर रहे हैं. So all the things that we've done in the previous classes, we're revising that. So we just finished hastaks, and अब हम branches करेंगे. So branches is also another hand exercise only. So we'll keep our hands again in utpatti at our shoulder level, and then we'll start. So 1, we basically extend our hands outward like in all the different directions. So ahead and then up, middle and down as well. So the first one is up and ahead. Then we bring it back. Then the second one is the left hand going ahead and up like diagonally. फिर हम वापस आते हैं. फिर the third one is at the middle level but ahead in a diagonal and in a straight line. And then we bring it back. And the fourth one is on the left side diagonally but at a shoulder level, and we bring it back. Then fifth is down and ahead, and sixth is with the left hand down and ahead. And the last 6 counts we do on the back side, right? So पहले हम right hand पीछे लेके जाएंगे, and then you bring it back, and then again left side, bring it back, and then on the middle level. So this way, and then with the left hand. And then for the 11th, we'll do it down, so like niche. And then again with the left hand. So this was branches. So it basically has 12 beats, and in each of the 12 beats, we like take our hands in like different directions. So let's do the entire thing once more. Now I'll just say the numbers and not the like instructions of what to do. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this was branches. So now we finished like the two main exercises that we had done last time, like in the beginning, sorry. And now the next thing that we learned was Teentaal. So I'll just remind you all that Teentaal is like the main style or like the main beat in which we read Kathak. So like जो main beat होता है उसको हम Teentaal बोलते हैं. There's lots of other taals as well, but the primary one and the most important one is Teentaal. So पहले हम वो हमारे हाथ पे बोलते हैं. And we have learned how to do this on our hands and also on our legs, okay? So like we'll do both of them together. So, one after the other, sorry. But then we'll also know that there are three layers in Teentaal. There is Vilambit layer, Madhya layer and Druta layer. So Vilambit layer is the slowest layer and it is a layer that जो हमने किया है सबसे ज़्यादा Vilambit layer. So we'll first read it in that layer only, okay? So let's start. Dha, Dhin, Dhin, Dha, Dha, Dhin, Dhin, Dha, Dha, Din, Din, Da, Da, Din, Din, Dha. Okay, so this was the Teentaal. Now we'll go on to Rupak Taal, which is like the second Taal that we've done. So Rupak Taal has 7 beats, and it's important because it's the only Taal that we've done that starts with a Khali. Okay, so we basically, it starts like tin, tinna, dinna, dinna. So we start with a khali on the first beat, and then we have tali on 3 and again on 5. So it becomes tin, tinna, dinna, dinna. So let's do it once more. So tin, tinna, dinna, dinna. And then we also did another third tal, which was called Dadra tal. So Dadra tal is a very short tal, but it is also quite frequently used. So we हम लोग बहुत बार टुकड़े में ये use करते हैं. So like even if it's not a lot, a little bit of it. And so Dadra tal has 6 beats, and so it starts with a tali, and then again on the fourth beat it's a tali. So it's quite simple. It's just dha, dhi, na, dha, tu, na. So like those are the 6 beats. There is no khali or anything, and it's only divided into 2 parts. So let's do it again. Dha, dhi, na, dha, tu, na. So now we did like all the 3 taals basically, right? In Teentaal, Rupak taal as well as Dada taal. So now we'll do Teentaal, but we'll do it on our legs because we've learned that it's a taal with 16 beats. And this introduction to Teentaal is like the most important thing. Like in a lot of tukras, a lot of tihais and everything, the footwork remains the same, and like that is the footwork of Teentaal. So हम लोग पहले भी वो रिवाइज करते हैं कि हम Teentaal हाथों पे like पैर से कैसे बोलेंगे, okay? So just give me 1 minute. Okay, so we read Teentaal, and we always keep our legs in Kathak in a V. So like keep a little gap between them and you join the ankles together. So it is a taal with 16 beats, and हम लोग ये ताल को 4-5 में we can divide it, right? So in each of those 4 parts, the leg movement is the same, and those 4 things we repeat 4 times. Okay, so I'll just remind you that the leg movement is dha, dhin, dhin, dha. So basically, it's 3 flats. So 1, 2, 3 is flat, and the fourth one is a heel like this. So you only tap your heel, okay? And then since we ended with our left, the next beat, we'll start with our left foot, right? So again, 3 flat and then 1 heel like this. So 5, 6, 7 and 8. फिर हम वापस 4 बीट करेंगे लेकिन हम राइट से शुरू करेंगे. So 1 2 3 4 and then the last 4 again we'll do the same footwork but start with the left foot. So 1 2 3 4. So that is the Teentaal. That's like one whole cycle because we did all the 16 beats. So when we'll do this multiple times and always remember that the last beat हम heel पे end करेंगे और हम वही पैर से वापस शुरू करेंगे like 1. Okay. So let's now do the Teentaal with the actual goals. So it's dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, da, da, dhin, dhin, dha. So you know when I told you that Teentaal may be 3 layers होते हैं, विलंबित लय, मध्य लय, and धृत लय, where each of them is increasingly like faster. So in the vilambit lay, for every goal that we say, we like clap once, right? So it's dha, dhin. But in madhya lay, for one goal we'll have 2 legs, so it becomes dha, dhin, dhin. Like it becomes faster. And then in dhruta lay, we'll have 4 feet in like one beat itself. Okay, so we'll mainly focus on vilambit lay only, since most of the tukras or tihai हम कर रहे हैं वो यही lay में है. But I'm just letting you know कि there are like 2 more layers in addition to this. Okay, so हम अभी Teentaal के गोल पैर से एक और बार बोलते हैं. So dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, da, da, dhin, dhin, dha. Okay, एक और बार dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, da, da, dhin, dhin, dha. Okay, so this was the Teentaal ke goal. Like we set it on our hands and we also set it using our legs. So now what we'll do is we'll revise the Ginti. So Ginti is like a play of numbers and it's mostly only footwork. So it's like a basic like a leg exercise before we do Katha. And so it's basically we usually use the numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And so the first Ginti that we did was based only on those numbers. Okay, so we'll start with that. So just give me a minute. Okay, so in the first Hindi, what we did was we like put our feet, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all are flat, but we do this 8 times. और हर एक बार में हम एक different number पे emphasize करेंगे. So like पहली बार में हम 1 पे emphasize करेंगे, फिर the second time we do the 8 counts, we'll emphasize on 2, then on 3, and like that. Okay. And when I say emphasize, the only way we can emphasize is like one of the ways is like by stamping the foot harder than the rest of the beats. ताकि audience को पता चले कि difference क्या है. Okay. So we'll start with that Ginti. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we'll emphasize on 2. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like that was the entire Ginti. And so it's quite simple. The only thing that testing is like our footwork and how well we can remember which number we have to emphasize upon. So like that is the main part. Or अगर like आप लोग like you know if you can't stand up properly or something, you can sit and do this as well. So like whatever is more comfortable for you, just choose that. Okay. So अब हम Ginti एक और बार repeat करते हैं and I'll just say the numbers. Okay now. So let's start. And also we'll always keep our hands in समापन when we're standing. And जब हम कोई हाथ के movements नहीं कर रहे तो हम समापन में रखेंगे. So it's basically आपका left hand नीचे ऐसे palm facing up and then the right hand on top of that and you basically hold it like clutch it together and you keep it at a like stomach level like abdomen level. Okay, so अब हम वापस गिनती करते हैं. So ये समापन, then hand is समापन. So let's start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was the entire Ginti. We did it, and like that is a good foot exercise and like a warm up before we like start with the tukras and all of that. So now we'll continue. So we finished the Hashtaks, the branches, the Ginti, that is basically all warm up. और फिर हमने तीन ताल रूपक और दादा ताल की बोली बोले. So now we'll move on to the next thing, which is the mudras. So we are going to be doing the Asayuta Mudras. So Asayuta basically means single-handed. So we will do all these hand gestures with the hand which is dominant, right? So like I'm a right-handed person, so I'm going to do it with my right hand. But like if you are like a left-hand person, then you do it with that. So there are 28 hand gestures in total. So we'll first do like 14 and then do the latter 14. So पहले I'll remind it to you और फिर आप मेरे साथ कर सकते हैं. और आपको कोई भी डाउट्स है ना बीच में कि कोई भी लाइक मुद्रा कैसे करता है तो प्लीज लाइक अनम्यूट एंड से इट, ओके, ओके, वी विल रिपीट इट और समथिंग. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो इट स्टार्ट्स विद पताको, त्रिपताको, अर्धपताको, कर्तरी मुख, फिर मयूरा, अर्धचंद्र, अराल, शुकटुंडक, मुष्टिश्च, शिखराख्यश्च, कपित्थ, कटकामुख, सूची, चंद्रकला, पद्मकौशल, सर्पशिरस्थ, मृगशीर्ष, सिंहमुख, कांगुला एंड अलपद्म. फिर चतुरो, भ्रमर, हंसास्य, हंसपक्ष, सामतांश, मुकुलश्चैव, ताम्रचूल, त्रिशूल. So there are 28 of them, and I know that there's a lot of them. So पहले हम first 14 करते हैं and then we do the last 14 again. Okay, so let's start. So the first it starts with patako, then tripatako, then ardhapatako, and then kartari mukha. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll slow down. Okay, so I'll explain each one of them if you missed it. So patako, right? It's basically our palm. We make no changes, kuch bhi nahi. Then tripatako. So we bend our ring finger, like in tripatako we just bend it. Then ardhapatako we also bend our pinky finger like the last one. In addition, this becomes patako, tripatako, ardhapatako. Then we have kartari mukha. So in kartari mukha we basically join our thumb to the ring finger and slightly separate the other two fingers. So kartari mukha, like the index finger and the middle finger, we slightly separate them. This is kartari mukha. Then there is mayura. In mayura, we basically lift the pinky finger on top. So we have 3 fingers up in total. Okay, so let's do these 5 again. So there is patako, tripatako, where we bend only the ring finger. Then there is ardhapatako. Then there is kartari mukha, where we join the thumb to the ring. Then there is mayura, where we lift the pinky finger. Okay. Then we have ardha chandra, which is basically like half moon. So we show it this way. Then aralo, where we bend our index finger, right? So it's horizontal. हम वैसे सिर्फ bend करते हैं aralo. And then shukatundaka, we remain in this. But we bend the ring finger as well. Okay. So let's do these 3 again. So we did ardha chandra, which is full hand. Then aralo, where you bend the index finger, and then there is sukatundaka, in which you bend the ring finger. So this is done. Then there is mushti, which is basically just like close your hand like mushti, and then shikhara, in which you take the thumb out. So like a thumbs up, right? Then there is kapitha. In kapitha, we basically, you close your 3 fingers like the pinky, the ring finger and the middle finger, and you just join the thumb and index finger like this. So keep your thumb, और उसके ऊपर ही we like wrap the index finger. That is kapitha. Okay, so we did Mushti, which is like this, then Shikhara, which is a thumbs up, and then there is Kapitha, which you wrap the index finger around the thumb. Kapitha. And there is Katka Mukha. So for Katka Mukha, if you know how the utpatti is, जब हम index finger thumb के ऊपर डालते हैं ऐसे, like that, we just bend the middle finger and we get Katka Mukha. So from utpatti, we just bend the middle finger. Okay, so you get 2 fingers up at the end. So these were the first 12. And then we have Suchi, which is only the index finger. Suchi. And then Chandrakala, which is on like an L that you form with your thumb and the index. Okay. And everything else is closed on the side. So let's repeat the first 12 again. Sorry, the first 14 again. So we started with Pataka. Then Tri Pataka, where you bend the ring finger. Then Ardha Pataka, where you bend your pinky. Then Kartari Mukha, where you cause a gap and you come to the ring finger.
What is the problem?
Then Mayura, where you lift the pinky. Then Ardha Chandra.
Ideally, you should have a 3-page meter or 2 different meters.
And you bend the index finger and then Shuka Tundaka, where you bend the ring finger as well. Then Mushti, Shikhara, the thumbs up. Kapitha, where you take the index finger over the thumb. So Kapitha, and then the Katka Mukha. So in Katka Mukha, we start out like this, but we put our thumb like this, index finger on top of it in the Utpatti, and we take our middle finger down. So this becomes Katka Mukha. Then there is Suchi, which is only the index finger that's completely straight. And then there is Chandrakala, which is the L. Okay? So these are the first 14. अब हम ये एक और बार करते हैं. Now I'll go slowly, but I'll just not give the instructions in the middle, okay? So I hope that this is like refreshed your memory. आपको थोड़ा याद है जो हमने पहले किया था. So this is Pataka, Tri Pataka, Ardha Pataka, Kartari Mukha, and Mayura.
Hotel. क्या हुआ इस watch को? You broke it. I'll fix it.
Ardha Chandra.
Let me take
and
it.
And there's Aralo, and there's Shukatundakaho.
It's the Spider-Man.
Mushti. Okay, just give me one sec.
Go tell Umang to give you another watch. Let me fix this.
Okay, so there was Mushti that we did, then Shikhara with a thumbs up, then Kapitha. So in Kapitha, we take our thumb and we like wrap the index finger around it. And then there's Katka Mukha. From Utpatti, just put the middle finger down. Then there is Suchi and Chandrakala. Okay, तो सबको इतना आ गया. और does anyone have any questions or कुछ भी repeat करना है तो आप मुझे बोल सकते हैं. Otherwise, we'll move to the like the last 14, the second half. Okay, so then we move on. So we did Chandrakala was the last thing that we did, right? So Chandrakala. Then we do Padma Kaushal, which is like the hand of a bear. Then Sarpa Shirsha, which is a snake. Then Mruga Shirsha. So in Mruga Shirsha, we keep the 3 fingers, the middle 3, that is the index, the middle finger, and the ring finger, horizontal, like in a straight line. And the thumb and the index finger we lift. Okay, so it looks like this. Then there is Simha Mukha, in which we join the thumb to the middle finger and the ring finger, and we lift the index. So basically, from lifting the middle finger and the pinky finger, we lift the index and the pinky finger and just join the remaining. Okay? So we'll do this again. So we did Padma Kaushal, then Sarpa Shirsha, then Mruga Shirsha with the middle finger, with the thumb and the pinky finger up, and then we do Syuha Mukha with the index and the pinky finger up. So we did Syuha Mukha, then Kangula. So in Kangula, we take our ring finger and we wrap it on the thumb, like we roll it on the thumb, and the remaining 3 fingers are straight and open. However, you can keep it like jo bhi comfortable hai waise. Okay, so let's do Kangula again. The ring finger, you roll it on the thumb, and the other 3 fingers are open. Okay, then we do Alapadma. Alapadma is like a flower, so we try to keep our hand as broad as we can. Okay, So like a big flower basically. This is Alapadma. So let's do it from Padma Kaushal till here again, okay? So हमने किया Padma Kaushal, Sarpa Shirsha, Mruga Shirsha, फिर Syuha Mukha, फिर Kangula, where you wrap it on the thumb, wrap the ring finger on the thumb, and then Alapadma. Okay, like a flower. Then we do Chaturo. So now in Chaturo, we keep 4 of our fingers straight, okay? So we keep them all and only the pinky is lifted. So this is Chaturo, and then we have Brahmara. So in Brahmara, we form basically like an eye, but we take the middle finger on the thumb, and so the index finger has to be rolled like this, okay? So this is Brahmara. So हमने किया Chaturo, where 4 fingers were straight and pinky was up, and then Brahmara, जब हम middle finger तो thumb से join करते हैं, and the index finger is rolled. So Brahmara. फिर Hamsasya, we just do this, like release and join the index finger to the thumb. Okay, so Hamsasya. And then there is Hamsa Paksha. In Hamsa Paksha, the 3 middle fingers are straight, but the thumb goes down and the pinky finger goes up. Okay, so this is Hamsasya. Sorry, Hamsa Paksha. Yeah. So अब हम वापस करते हैं from Kangula. We'll do it again. Okay. So हमने किया Kangula, where the ring fingers bent, rolled. Then we do Alapadma. फिर Chaturo, where the thumb is in a straight line. Then we do Brahmara, like that. फिर Hamsasya, and then Hamsa Paksha, where the thumb is also beneath the 3 fingers. So Hamsa Paksha. Okay, so let's do this from Padma Kaushal, like the 15th one. So Padma Kaushal, then there is Sarpa Shirsha, then there is Mruga Shirsha, in which the thumb is up and the pinky finger is up. Then there is Syuha Mukha, where you keep the index finger and the pinky finger up. Then there is Kangula, where you roll the ring finger. Then there is Alapadma, that is the flower. Then there is Chaturo, where the thumb is in line with the rest. And then Brahmara. Then Hamsasya and Hamsa Paksha, where the thumb is underneath. Okay, so I think 3 of them are very similar, like Mruga Shirsha, then Brahmara, and Hamsa Paksha is very similar. Just remember that the first time the thumb is up, then in Chatura the thumb is with a level, and then in the last one, that is Hamsa Paksha, it's down. Okay, so up, down, and then middle. Like for the 3 ones that are very similar. Okay, फिर हमने किया Hamsa Paksha, that is done. Then we do Samtam Sha, which is basically you bring your fingers open and close. Okay, so it includes both opening and closing. Open and close. And then Mukula, which is only closed. Then we have Tamra Chul, where you take your index finger up, but you slightly bend it. Okay, and then there is Trishula, where you take the middle 3 fingers on top, like a trident, basically. So that was the last 14. So अब हम वो last 14 repeat करते हैं from Padma Kaushal, okay, all of them. So we have Padma Kaushal, फिर Sarpa Shirsha, फिर Mruga Shirsha, Syuha Mukha, फिर Kangula, where you bend the ring finger, and then Alapadma, the flower. फिर Chaturo, where the thumb is on the same level, Chaturo, then Brahmara, where you roll the index finger, then Hamsasya, it's open, and then Hamsa Paksha, it's under, the thumb is underneath. Then we do Samtam Sha, Mukula is closed, Tamra Chul is the bent index, and Trishula. Okay, so I hope that now everyone's got all 28 of them. Like we revise it like properly. Okay, so we'll now do it once more, like all of them. Okay, so like from the first one. So that starts with Pataka, Tripataka, Ardha Pataka, and Kartari Mukha. Then Mayura, Ardha Chandra, Arala, Shukatundakaha, then Mushti, Shikhara, Kapitha, where you put the index on top of the thumb, and then Katka Mukha. From Utpatti, just bend the middle finger. Okay, Katka Mukho. Then Suchi, Chandrakala is the L. Then Padma Kaushal, Sarpa Shirsha, Mruga Shirsha, Syuha Mukha, Kangula, Alapadma Kaho. Then we move on. So then we do Chaturo, Brahmara, like this. Then Hamsasya and Hamsa Paksha, where it's underneath. Then Samtamsha and Mukula, Tamrachul and Trishula. Okay, so that was basically all 28 of the hand gestures. आपके पास कोई भी doubts है तो आप मुझे अभी पूछ सकते हो, okay? Like any doubts at all? Okay, nothing. So then now we finished like even the Asayuta Mudras. And so this is important, but like if you know it'll take you some time to like do it. Like if you revise it, then you'll get it like all together. Because I think it flows very well. So like one after the other, it flows well. So now we'll do the Tihais. So what is a Tihai is basically it's a small Kathak piece जो हम 3 बार repeat करते हैं. Okay? So like it is quite short and we repeat it 3 times. That's why it's called a Tihai. तो हमने 2 तिहाई सीखी है. They are very similar to each other. Like there's a very small difference. So मैं पहले आपको दिखाती हूँ. Like so you can remember it again. And फिर हम लोग एक then we can do it together. Okay. So first just watch how I'm doing it and try to remember. So we'll start. So one sec. So this Tihai we basically use our nazar a lot. So it becomes so we keep our hands in Utpatti, okay? So it becomes ta, thai, tat, thai, tat. And so this is basically the Teentaal ka footwork जो हमने किया था. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So we keep our hands in Utpatti. And if you're tired of keeping it in Utpatti, you can also keep it in Samapal. Anything works because here it's only footwork in the beginning, okay? So I'll show you the footwork properly. So it becomes ta, thai, tat, thai, tat. And then there is thai, ta, thai. In this thai, ta, thai, there is no footwork, but only your nazar. So first you look on your extreme right, like a lot to the right, then slightly to the right, and then center. Okay, so right, move a little, and then center. The 3 beats, तो हम 3 जगह पे देखेंगे, but everything is on to the right, okay, not on the left at all. तो हम वापस करते हैं अभी. So it becomes ta, thai, tat, thai, tat, thai, ta, thai. I'm doing the hand movement, but you don't have to do it. Like I'm just trying to direct you कि किधर देखना है, okay? So extreme right, then slightly to the center, and then at the center. Those three things that way. फिर हम ये same thing repeat करेंगे, but now we look at the left side. So let's start. Ta, thai, tat, thai, tat, and then thai, ta, thai. So we look extreme left, फिर slightly to the center, और फिर center में. Okay? So यहाँ हमें 2 बार किया अभी. तो पहले right में किया और फिर left में किया. And the next thing after this we do is ta, thai, tat, thai, tat, and then thai आगे, right hand आगे लेके जाइए ऐसे आगे और ऊपर. So thai, ta, so left hand goes behind. So it's kind of like a Y. पहले right hand आगे और ऊपर, फिर left hand पीछे और ऊपर, और फिर right hand आगे और नीचे. So you can face the left like slightly, like I'm facing a little towards the left. So वैसे, so it becomes thai, ta, thai. Okay, so that is once. So अब हम ये पूरी बात, like this entire thing, when we do it once, that's like 1 time, and then we repeat this 3 times basically. But to be the Tihai. तो हम वापस करते हैं. Okay, so we start from the beginning. If it's refresh everyone's memory. So it becomes ta, thai, tat, thai, tat. पहले right पे देखना है, so thai, ta, thai. फिर left side पे ta, thai, tat, thai, tat, thai, ta, thai. फिर last ta, thai, tat, सो हमने किया राइट आगे, फिर लेफ्ट पीछे और फिर वापस राइट लेके नीचे. Okay, and like these three movements, like हमने बहुत बार किया है, so just remember how to do it because we use it like a lot of times. So हम एक और बार करते हैं.
अच्छा
Want for it to be a Tihai, so da, da,
चल आने के बाद
da, da, फिर da,
तो फिर उसमें से 200 रुपया ले
da,
इसमें 5 थी वो 20 रुपये 40 रुपये हो रहा है. अच्छा
Okay, so एक और बार da,
ओके इसमें से 200 इसमें से 200 ले ले. हाँ सही माना वो तो परसों ना हाँ मटन भी तो कल ही बनेगा कल रात थोड़ा भून के ऊपर करके
So
फिर तो
that we
ग्रेवी
repeated
अच्छी
3
बन
times,
जाती
so it became a Tihai. Okay, so now we'll do the second Tihai. The second Tihai is also very similar to this one, but sirf the ending is slightly different. Just give me one sec. Okay, so okay, so also if you have like any questions like in the chat, so I'm like doing mostly like Kathak exercises, and these are for like the hands, legs, and also the hips. So like there will be some things for that. So I'll show that as well like in the course. So हम अभी पूरा revise कर रहे हैं ना, तो मैं आपको बता दूंगी like what is specifically for that as well, okay? But this is primarily for the hands and legs. This one, okay? So let's do the second Tihai. So पहले मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ और फिर आप मेरे साथ कर सकते हैं. So second Tihai is quite similar in the beginning, like at towards the end. In the beginning is similar, but the only difference is at the end. So मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ. So it becomes same footwork as the Teentaal के बोल. So ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, a, फिर ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, ta, a, and then tha, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, ta, hey. So आप notice करेंगे the beginning is always the same. The ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat same ही है, same footwork है, but the three endings are different. So the first time we do ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey. तो right पे मारेंगे हम hey, and then a we'll clap. So a. So clap on the left side, okay? And you can look at your hand as well. So a. So this is the first one. Then we do again ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat. But now we do hey, ta. So right, then left. So hey, ta, and then a. So when you're doing a, you can lift your right foot a little bit if you can. Otherwise, keep it down only and just clap. And this time you're not clapping on the left. हम center पे इधर ही clap कर रहे हैं. Okay. So that is hey, ta, a. That is the second one. So let's do that. Hey, ta, a. Okay. And the last one is the same. So ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, ta, hey. Okay, the hand movement is the same. पहले right आगे फिर left पीछे और फिर right वापस आगे लेके नीचे. Okay, so let's do the second Tihai now. And just to remember, जब हम clap करेंगे ना, जब भी आ होएगा तब हम clap करेंगे. Okay, so like ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, फिर hey, a. तो जब बोल आ है हम clap करेंगे. फिर ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, ta, a. The third one, and then ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, ta, hey. Same, okay? So now it's clear. और ये entire thing is once. So we repeat this whole thing 3 times, so we get a Tihai. So let's do that, okay? एक दो बार और करते हैं. So ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, a. Left side पे फिर ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, ta, a. And फिर last ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, ta, hey. Okay, so एक और बार, one last time. Ta, hey, hey, tat, a, hey, hey, tat, hey, a. Ta, hey, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, thai, ta, a, and ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, thai, ta, thai. Okay, so that was a Tihai. So now we finished doing the two Tihais as well. We finished basically the Asayuta Mudras, the Tihais and the Teentaal and everything as well. So अगर आपके पास कोई भी doubts है तो आप अभी मुझे बोल सकते हैं. Otherwise, the last thing we'll do is the Tukda that जो हमने पहले किया था. There was one Tukda and we had done it like Madhulai only. So we'll do that. पर आपके पास कोई भी questions है तो मुझे पूछ सकते हो, okay? अभी. Okay, so अब हम टुकड़ा करेंगे. तो मैं पहले आपको टुकड़ा दिखाती हूँ तो you can sit down and just watch कि हम कैसे करते हैं. और उसके बाद you can do it with me. Okay, so let's start. So the टुकड़ा. Okay, so it's basically ta. पहले I'm just showing it to you so you just observe. Okay, so ta, thai, tat, tat, thai, a, thai, tat, tat, thai, 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 tat, tat, एक, दो, तीन, चार, पाँच, छह, सात, आठ, नौ, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Okay, so now I'll break it down for you. So पहले हमने किया left hand. I'll just show you the handwork. So पहले हम left हाथ आगे डालेंगे और right हाथ पीछे. So like kind of like you're opening it up basically. So okay, so पहले मैं सिर्फ आपको hand movements दिखाती हूँ और उसके बाद में आपको like footwork I'll show you after that. Okay, this is easier. So पहले हम आपके left हाथ आगे और right हाथ पीछे रखेंगे. So like this. So like a straight line basically. And you look towards your left hand. Like जो भी हाथ आगे है आप उधर देखेंगे. So it becomes ta, thai, and then bring it back. Tat, tat, thai. Okay. फिर हम करेंगे the same thing on the right side as well. So right हाथ नीचे और left हाथ ऊपर. Okay. So a, thai, tat, tat, thai. Okay. So let's do this once more. So ta, thai, tat, tat, thai. A, thai, tat, tat, thai. Okay. Then we're going to do thai, thai, thai. There are three of them. So the first one will be thai, thai, and then thai. On the last one we do nothing. So the first one is our right hand आगे, second is left hand आगे, and the third one is stationary. कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे. Thai, 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 and then thai, thai, tat, tat. We'll do a kalai. So what is this? Basically, you take your hands above your shoulder and you are trying to like rotate your wrists together. So first you keep your right hand facing outwards like this and the left hand like facing inwards outside of it, and then you keep your wrists joined and you basically flip. So आपके हाथ सिर्फ एक डायरेक्शन में मूव होंगे. So you just have to do it what comes naturally to you. So that is a kalai, and this we'll do above our shoulders, like above our head. Okay, so it becomes thai, thai, tat, tat. So आपके पास 4 beats है to take it up and bring it back down. Okay, so that is thai, thai, tat, tat. So अब हम शुरू से हाथ movements करते हैं. So we do ta, thai, tat, tat, thai. फिर उल्टा a, thai, tat, tat, thai. फिर thai, 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 nothing. Then thai, thai, tat, tat. Okay, and after this जो हमारे हस्तक्स है ना, the 3 हस्तक्स वो हम करेंगे but twice each time. Okay, so like one the Urdhva Hasta Chakra with the left hand also, फिर Madhya Hasta Chakra and फिर Tala Hasta Chakra, and this entire thing, these 6 beats will repeat again. So again we'll do that, and at the end we just take a right hand and put it down, like right hand ahead and down. This is dha, and that's how we will end this tukda. Okay, so now if अगर आपको hand movements आ गए हैं, so I'll show you the footwork as well. So we basically हम जब पहले हम ये करेंगे, right? So we put our right foot behind our left foot and we put our right foot on the toes. Okay, so on the toe. So you're slightly elevated. So हम करेंगे ta, thai, tat, tat, thai. तो जो मैंने किया था, the right foot पैर पीछे, फिर the thai, we basically close stamp our left foot, right? So we don't lift the left foot above the ground. We only lift our heel and bring it back. Okay? और अगर आप ये नहीं कर सकते हैं ना, तो just keep it stationary. Don't do anything over there. Okay? Just be careful with how you're doing it. Okay, तो पहले हम करेंगे ता thai tat tat thai. Tat tat thai is completely flat. So right, left, right. So I showed you again basically. So we take our right foot behind. So ta thai tat tat thai. Okay. Now the same thing we repeat on the right side as well. But we take our left foot behind now, right? So it becomes like the left foot on the on the toe, sorry. Then we close clap the right foot, like lift the heel and bring it back. And then tat tat thai. But this time we start with the left. So left, right, left. Okay, तो सबको इतना आ गया, like the hand and the foot for this part. So हम लोग एक और बार वो repeat करते हैं. So it comes ta, right foot behind, फिर close clamp, and then thai, ta, thai, then left, clap, and then thai, ta, thai. Okay, so we did ta, thai, ta, thai, ta, ta, thai, thai, ta, ta, thai, and then we do thai, thai, thai. So it becomes thai, thai, thai. So in this is again right, left, and right. But just remember that the third one there is no hand movement. So it just becomes thai, 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 and then we do thai, thai, tat, tat. So in this, you basically you can lift yourself a little bit. So like put your right foot down, but on the toe. Okay, so keep your right on the toe and just lift your left and bring it back down. So both go on the toe and both come down. There is no actual hitting. So it just becomes thai, 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 tat, tat. So if you can lift yourself and go on the toes, that's okay. Otherwise, just do it like standing still. Don't put any foot move, like foot movements over here. Okay, so हमने किया thai, 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 tat, tat. Okay, and now we'll move on to the Hashtaks. So in the Hashtaks, whenever you do one, you stamp that foot. Okay, so it just goes right, left, right, left, right, left, and flat, 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 all flat. Okay, so we do 1, 5, 6, and we'll repeat this again, right? So it becomes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we take our right hand and put it ahead for the dha, and then you strike your right foot. So it becomes dha. Okay, so that is the entire tukda. Like I showed it quite thoroughly now. So I hope that you remember it. So let's do this one more time, okay? So we'll start. So it becomes ta, thai, close, ta, ta, thai. So same thing on the right side. Thai, ta, ta, thai. Correct? Then we do thai, 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 ta, ta. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so that was the entire tukra that we finished. So we revised, I think, everything from the beginning. So everything that we done in the first 6 sessions, we revised all of that. So yeah, that's all we'll be doing today. Thank you everyone for joining. And the remaining stuff that we did from like the 7th to the 10th class, we'll do like next time. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.